What's up with Bradford drivers these days? Now, I don't mean every driver in Bradford before somebody jumps down my throat. I mean some drivers. Hang on, let me back up. I mean majority of the drivers in Bradford. Is it a Bradford thing or is it happening up and down the country? Please drop me a line because I'm baffled. Anyway, let me just step back a bit. Let me give you some scenarios. I went to see my parents the other day. They only live up the road and I was there for a couple of hours. When I came out of the house, guess what? I'm boxed in. I've got a car parked on my right, car parked in my front, car parked at the rear. Total ultimate scenario of being inconsiderate to the driver. What am I supposed to do? That's just one example. And have you ever noticed that it's coming quite frequent now? People are driving through red lights. Unbelievable. And there's me pulling up, stopping at the amber, and some of them just driving by through the red lights. Now me, I'm a kind of laid back person. If I encounter road rage on the road, I just give them the finger in my mind because I've got things to do. I need to move on. Diffuse the situation, let it go. I'm not that type of guy, you see, you know. But a reason why I'm not really ranting, I'm just a bit confused with all the situation. What's up with people? They're going absolutely mad. Am I normal? Is the world going crazy? Now, I want to share something that happened to me a couple of days ago. Now, people who live local will know Fairbank Road. Fairbank Road is quite narrow at times because when you've got people, well, residents parking on your left and residents parking on your right, it does get narrow and you have to be careful driving up and down this road. Now, as I was driving up Fairbank Road, there's a junction halfway up and I could see this woman just pulling up the junction while I was driving up and I can see she's trying to get in. You know, she needs to give me way. I was going up, but she wanted to come, you know, like any other flipping driver in Bradford, just being totally inconsiderate. Now, because she was a woman, elderly woman, and she's got a kid in the back seat, I thought, you know, be courteous and, you know, give way. So I was driving up and I just stopped and she pulled right and drove down. Job's a good one, but as she was driving by, she pulled the window down, she called me bloody idiot. Couldn't believe it. I gave her space, I gave her time, I gave her the access. She drove by, pulled the window, called me an idiot. Just an example, total inconsideration. And if you're courteous on the road, they still give you the finger. I don't know, I've got nothing more to say. I am totally stressed out when I'm driving on the roads of Bradford. I'm seriously thinking of getting a dash cam. Talking about dash cams, there's so many different types of dash cams. Please drop me a comment if you guys know anything about dash cams. What kind of dash cam do I need? What make, you know, because there's so many different varieties. Anyway, that's all I needed to share on this video, but I'll see you on the next vlog.